Hey guys, welcome back to another Roblox video. Today we're gonna be playing Zombie Stories, and the reason why I'm making this video is because someone asked me, literally a few minutes ago, how I grinded the quests here. All these daily, weekly, monthly quests. How did I do it, and how did I go about it? So, and it's actually quite simple. Like, they asked me what missions that I mostly target, what classes, and if I bring to anyone. I'll put the comment on screen, by the way. Now, to answer this, yes, I did try to go for teams if it was just, you know, for grind's sake. So, like, basically, let's say if I had to kill, what would be a good example? Oh, this is a good example. So if I had to kill this many zombies, I may just have to bring people because I want to do quests where a lot of zombies would spawn, but I wouldn't want to, like, do it alone, because if I did it alone, I might get overwhelmed, and I feel like I might need help with that, so I would try to make a lobby and wait for people. But sometimes I would also do these on my own, so let's take the daily one right now for example. So, complete all daily quests, that's self-explanatory. This one though, so complete a story with the selected modifiers. So no ability take 2.5 times damage. So, and then as you can see, complete a story as a support class, so they tell you which one to pick. Complete any stories in the extraction chapter, so you know which one to pick. Complete one story. Now, this is the easiest daily missions I ever seen, ever. Because it's one of each, right? If I had done it with this as well, I would have gotten everything done already. But, that's what you want to do. So, first off, you want to check off the hazards that to put on there. Then see which class to play as. Then what chapter you must play as, and then you just play the game. So that's what you want to do with these. Now, it might be the same thing here as well. Yeah, it is. So you see there's similar quests as well. Some of them are just to kill zombies, so that's gonna take a while. But the ones where they legit tell you what to do exactly, like how you should put no abilities, take this amount of damage, yeah, so do those ones first, and do it at the same time when you're doing this and this, because you get more done that way. Monthly missions, yeah, so this is gonna take you a while. Complete 4 stories with 1 modifier. Complete 16 daily quests, so yeah, so you get the point, right? So, what missions I have to target? It really depends on what they say here. So, yeah, this is just a review. So it depends on what missions you have to target here, depending on which ones they tell you to do, what classes you pick. Now, it depends on what classes they tell you to do. You always have to prioritize those classes first. Because you can use any other classes after when you get those quests done, but do those first. Did I bring anyone? That's completely up to you. So, this right here I could probably do on my own. On like an easy story. So like, one I would pick is a legacy story. It's called Containment, and then do easy mode. But before we get into the gameplay, another thing I want to talk about is about the market here. So, as you see here, there's a lot of like skins you can easily get, guaranteed, without having to open a crate. So what I do to get these skins is that by completing these quests, they would give you crates or money to buy skins with. Now, this is great because if you get money, then, which you're obviously gonna get, you can buy like mainly uniques, I would go for. So, like, mainly uniques, right? You would go for mainly uniques. And what would happen is that you get 5 of these, and then you combine them into a guaranteed rare. And same thing with typicals as well, because maybe they're too expensive for you at the moment. You just... Oh my god. My mouse keeps double clicking. That's why it's like cycling through it so quick. So, anyways, you get mythicals, and then you get like 25 of these, I believe. And then you combine them all into uniques, and then, you know, do the whole combining into rare things. If you see a skin on here you like, you can easily buy it with the money you get from the quests. And then, these, crates, it makes it easier to get these skins as well. So, because you might just get a typical or unique most of the time, which, you know, is a freebie for when it comes to combining them. And as you see here, I'm already trying to do with the secondary skins. But yeah, that's basically how you get skins as well. But if you get, like, let's say if the skin that I recently got, was like a duplicate. Now, the minimum, so I don't know if they tell you the minimum price for this when it comes to selling rares. I don't think they tell you. But it's 2K from what I can recall. But I would say always do this if you get a duplicate. So always sell it for the bare minimum, because on the marketplace, I feel like the skins on there are very overpriced, like very expensive. And some of them are either just like plain colors and whatnot, and I feel like it's not really worth the time. Let's find an example. Let's find an example here. Candy Girl. Yeah, sure. So Candy Girl. So you see here, I feel like this should have been just 2K, and you get an easy 2K Z-Bucks from this. Because it's just plain colors. No, like, glowy effects or anything. And I don't know if it's, like, a very good gun either. I don't even know the stats like that, but I think making it the bare minimum cost should be more beneficial, because people would buy that almost like immediately. It's affordable, and like no one's gonna buy this. Like, let's take salt. Yeah, this is a good example right here. So, salt water. Okay, so it's glowy, and it's a useful gun as well. This gun, I would say, is pretty cool, pretty good to use if, you know, you don't have any other good guns for the sniper. Look at this price. Like, I don't know who would even be able to buy this, like, immediately or within this time span, or would even want to buy the skin for that amount. So, I'd say always make it be the bare minimum, because rares and mythicals are very hard to get when it comes to rolling crates. So, I think that's just easy money that way. And the fee is like just $600, so you'd get way more money back than the amount that you're paying. So, yeah, that's what I think. But yeah, pretty much, that's basically it, I think. Yeah, I guess that's basically it. Yeah, so let's go in here and do some gameplay, shall we? So no abilities take 2.5 damage. So this seems alright for a solo. No ability. So I can't use my focus ability. That's gonna be annoying. Oh, so this is like the second tier of like take more damage. Okay. Oh, I got a solo, so I'm gonna test out the new skin I got, actually. I wanna see how it shoots. By the way, these skins really don't give any benefits. For those who don't know, I don't know, well, obviously if you're watching this, you probably played Zombie Stories, but I'm gonna tell you anyways, for those who don't know, these skins, from what I can tell, don't really give any benefits. But maybe some of them do, and I just don't know. But the only benefit I could really see is that if you don't have the gun unlocked, then you basically get that gun unlocked early. I'm gonna use the music just to avoid copyright. I don't know if the volume is like low for you guys. There you go. Turned it up on my OBS. But yeah, so look how pretty this looks. It's like a halo and everything, and like it has this like cloud and wings. So it doesn't have like any like custom pew 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 sound, no? It doesn't sound like a laser gun or anything. Which was what I was kinda hoping for, but the appearance is really nice. So I'll take it. And I do love the color yellow. If you can't tell already. So this is what I would do if I see the quests like this. So if I see quests that are like very simple like this, then you would probably sell like an easy sword. But if it's kind of difficult, like has like very hard modifiers to put on, then you're probably better off going to evil. That sounded intimidating. Not. Of course I'm not gonna fall into that, I'm not stupid. I say that, but I don't even know how to climb up the ladder or something. It sounds very weird in my headphones. I think the audio is like distorted in my headphones. But for you guys, it sounds perfectly fine. Super weird. I've been through this way too many times to even be freaked out. I love the art style on this though. And it really did stand out to me when I saw it in the shop, so that's pretty cool. Oh, it's movie time. I can barely even read what's on here. Yep, I can't even read that. Oh well. So, if I had the other quests to do, so complete an extraction story, or complete one story, or complete a story with like support, I would be playing as a support and playing on an extraction story with these exact modifiers, basically. And it would just get everything done that way. Just all in one sitting. So that's basically what I did. Okay, this part, sometimes I actually do end up falling in there. I don't know if I jumped too early or too late, but yeah, I always get worried at this part. And me being schizophrenic. Who am I talking to? Wait, no, this is actually funny, because I'm talking to a screen right now, but no, I'm talking to you guys. But he's talking to himself in the game while I'm talking to a screen. That's funny. I don't know why it's playing music right now. That's very weird. If I get a copyright for that, that is so unfair. I legit muted the music. Alright, got them. Oh. Got him. I might just put music over this or something. Why did he just run that way? What the heck? Is that like them trying to dodge bullets or predict where I'm shooting? Because if so, that's not a bad tactic. Uh-oh. Alright, sweet. Thankfully it's not hard mode, because boomers would be like hiding behind the doors and just pulling a funny and exploding in your face. So thankfully that's not the case here. Now this boss is kind of annoying because you can't outrun him. Like, look at this. Look how quick he is. Doesn't seem like I'm doing enough damage. Yeah. This is not looking good for me, isn't it? If I had the focus ability, this would have been much more easier. I'm gonna time this with my revive. There you go. Oh, what? Alright, so he's almost down. Oh. There you go. So now I'm gonna have this quest done and then get a free crate because I completed all the other quests. So, that'd be nice. Gotta appreciate this symbol here. God, that ghost is very scary looking. As you can see right there, all completed. And now I might have enough, maybe I would have enough money to buy a unique or something. So we can see that. Alright. Yeah, so it's still in beta. I never ran into a bug while using that thing, by the way. That thing has always worked perfectly for me. Alright, so okay, so we see a rare and a mythical in here, but we're not gonna get those. Oh, wow. See, I could have sold that if I gotten it. But they didn't give that to me. So how much money do I have? Not... Okay, so enough for a typical. Well, almost enough for a unique. So let's go to the secondary, right? So, okay, so these are the only ones that are on sale. So, go for the lowest hanging fruit in terms of prices, right? And pick this one, because that's the cheapest one. So as you can see, I can probably get a bit more and afford it. And as you afford these and get uniques, you get rares, you get a duplicate, you sell it for the bare minimum, you rinse and repeat, and then you can probably get a mythical. Or you can might get lucky with like a crate or something, but that's not consistent or likely to happen, so yeah. That's pretty much all I have to say, really. If you guys want to see more Zombie Stories content, then be sure to hit that like button if you want, and subscribe to the channel, so it helps supports me tremendously, and it tells YouTube that you like what you see and recommends you these videos, and yeah, all that fun stuff. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one, whenever that will be. And this might be my most organized outro ever. I feel very proud.